Hi there, my name's James Heidema. I wonder, how important is it to have a profile of your ideal customer? Here's a question from my son.
Hey Dad, is everyone a potential client or should I be selective? What do you think?
Interesting question, son. If you're a professional salesperson and you believe that everyone is a potential client, you're going to waste a lot of time meeting with people that don't have a need or don't feel that whatever you're recommending addresses that need, or they're not in a financial position to take advantage of your recommendations. What you need to do is identify, what does your typical client look like? Now, if you're in a sales organization, you may get that information from your sales manager or your sales team, or you may have to go out and spend a fair bit of time meeting with people until it becomes more apparent to you who is your ideal. And so, as a former financial advisor, I had a profile of the ideal, a certain age range, relationship status, owned or rented their property, income, a whole bunch of things that were considered that sort of fleshed out the kind of people that would typically respond well to what I had to offer. So what you want to do is say, okay, as quickly as possible, boil down your experience and the information received until you end up with a profile of the ideal. Okay? Now, not everybody's the ideal, and you sell outside of that ideal, but most often you should be starting there. So if you're meeting with a potential customer or an existing customer and you're asking them help by asking them to give you referrals to other people that you and they can work with to add value to them, then you want to start by saying, here is my typical client. Now, if you're meeting someone that's outside of that typical client, you can say to them, well, someone like you, but more defined in this area. So then you share with them the profile, and then you ask them, who do they know that meets this criteria? And the closer they get to that profile, increases the chance of your success. Okay. Now, if you've been in the business for a while, and this is what I suggest you do on an annual basis, maybe it's something you do in December, is you look past the past 12 months and you say to yourself, okay, who are my top 10 sales? Okay? And then look at each one of those individuals or groups and say, okay, what do they have in common? You're looking for commonality. So if they're a certain age or a certain income or a certain lifestyle or whatever it may be, then that becomes your profile for the next year. And so you want to continually refine your top 10 sales. Take away the ones that you accidentally made, because I've been in that situation where you have a typical profile and then suddenly you get the big sale. And, you're not going to be in front of a lot of big sales. But so I wouldn't make that my profile. I would look at, 5 or 6 people that share the same sort of backgrounds, education, experience, income, whatever it may be, and that becomes my profile for the next year. And then at the end of the year, I do it again. So if you continually refine your profile, you'll find you'll be spending time with the right kind of people who respond well to what you have to offer, and you'll find your income increases. I hope you find value in this. Take care.